Okay team, welcome to today's workout, and it is a lower body bonanza. Now you are going to get inner thighs, booty, quads, hamstrings, you name it, we're going to cover it all in just 2 moves. Okay, so what you need is your mat, some water. You don't need to wear any trainers unless you feel uncomfortable and you think you might drop a weight on your toes, in which case please do go ahead. And then I've pulled out 2 weights. I've pulled out a light weight and a medium weight, and I'm just going to test and see how things go. Okay, so I'm going to set my timer. We are going to go for 1 minute on each move. You don't need any other props. I've moved my yoga props to one side and they might come into play later on in the week. But right now, let's just get down to it. Okay, so I'm going to press start. And we're going to start with a warm-up version of the moves that we're going to do today without a weight. So this is your first move. We're going to dial the toes out, legs are nice and wide. You're going to sink down into a sumo squat. And then we're going to turn it into more of an athletic squat whilst we're down there. And then back out to a sumo and squeeze up for 3/4. Let's do that again. Down, forwards, down, and squeeze up. So think about your inner thighs pulling together as you squeeze up. So we're toning those inner thighs. We're working our booty. Our quads are getting it as well. Squeeze, and really put that emphasis on the squeeze. Okay, you're not just going through the motions. As you get stronger and as you get more supple, you can go lower, but try and keep that chest up for me as much as possible. My legs are already burning, by the way. Okay, last one. And squeeze all the way up. Okay, our second move we're going to do on alternating sides. So we're going to start with our weakest side. So it's a unilateral move. So I'm going to pick up, I'm going to leave that weight there, sorry. We're going to go body weight first. So starting on my weakest leg, that's my left leg, I'm going to drive my leg forwards. I'm going to come back and I'm going to lunge, tap in, and then I'm going to go for a deadlift on one side. Okay, so lunge, tap in, and deadlift one side. So we're going to go for 3, tap, push the hips back. Can you see what I'm doing? I'm going to show you from this side. You step back into your lunge. This is 4. Hinge back so you feel the stretch in the glutes and the hamstrings. This is 5. Lunge, hips back, stretch. This is 6. In, stretch. This is 7. Take it back, take it in, take it down. This is 8. Back, in, push it back. 9. And we're just going to do 10. Okay, back, in, and lengthen. Okay, now let's go to the other leg. So I'm going to put the opposite leg forwards. That's my right leg. My left leg's going back. So I've got a back lunge. I'm going to tap all the weights in that front leg. Push the hips back, keep the spine nice and tall, feel the stretch in the back of the legs there. Okay, so we're working the front of the leg and the back of the leg. Is it making sense? Okay, this is 3. Hinge. This is 4. Tap. Hinge. 5. Tap. 6, tap, hinge. 7, tap, hinge, feel that stretch. 8, I've got 2 more. And when you get to 8, I'd like you to think, how is this actually feeling? Is it feeling quite tough? Or is it feeling easy peasy? I'm hoping that you're feeling like you're starting to really warm up quite nicely and get into grips with the moves and rest. Okay, so that's your first set done. Now, depending on how you're feeling, if you think that you could take a little bit of weight, we're going to now move on to the second set. We're going to do that same set of moves again, and this time I'm going to load up with a light but a weight, okay? A lighter weight but a weight. So I'm going to take the weight under my hands like so, under the chest, and we're going to go for 1 minute. Are you ready? We're going to go in 3, 2, 1. Let's take it all the way down. Legs nice and wide, legs forwards, legs wide, and squeeze up 3/4. Take it down, wide, and squeeze. So it's like a triple squat in one. Aren't you lucky? Squeeze, well done. Okay, think about putting your mind where the muscle is. So squeeze your glutes right now as you come on up, sink down. Your booty should be on fire. Your inner thighs should be on fire. And actually, I'm feeling it in my quads as well at the front. Squeeze. Okay, this one delivers a powerful burn. Okay, for just one squat. Squeeze, and you don't need an awful lot of equipment either. Okay, you've got one more after this. Think to yourself, how's it feeling? It's feeling quite intense for me, but I still think I could go heavier. Woo! So for the next round, I'm going to challenge myself. Right now, we're going to go into our lunges. I'm going to hang on to this weight, and I'm going to hold the weight in both hands. My left leg is going to lead, and I'm going to do 10 lunges. So I'm going to lunge back. I'm going to come in, fix the shoulders back, and then glide the weight down that front leg. Whew, ready? So you can curl it back, lunge, tap, deadlift, that's 2. Curl, lunge, tap, deadlift, that's 3. Master the art, lunge, tap, deadlift of putting all your weight into that front leg. That's 4. Lunge, tap, deadlift, looking forwards. That's 5. Lunge, tap, deadlift. Clean that weight up. That's 6. Lunge, tap, deadlift. That's 7. Lunge, tap, deadlift. That's 8. Now say to yourself, on the final 2, how am I feeling? Am I feeling like I can't possibly do another 2? Or am I thinking it's tough, but I probably could do a few more? And that's where I'm at. So I know next time round I can go heavier still. Okay, let's marry up on the opposite side. So I'm now leading with my right leg, which is my weaker leg. We've set the precedent on the left. You're going to step it back, lunge, tap, and deadlift down the front. So bend the knee. Now fix the knee. Well done. Bend it and hinge it. That's 2. Bend, tap, hinge. That's 3. Bend, tap, hinge, and don't be in a rush. Whew, that's 4. To stretch all the way down. 5. You do what you can do. 6. If my counting goes a bit wonky, 7. Just forgive me. Back in. 8. Okay, you've got 2 more. It's time to set your mindset. How does it feel? Can you feel it? Yes, I can. Is it so tough that you couldn't do a few more? No, it isn't. That means you've got room for growth. Okay, and rest. Woo! You're starting to get a little bit out of breath. I am. Now, we're going to go back again into the sumos and the deadlifts and lunges. Are you ready? Grab a drink. Remember, hydrate your muscles. And let's do it. So I'm going to go for a heavier weight and I'm going to assess how I feel. I'm going to try and get a little bit deeper as well. So here we go. Inhale at the top. Inhale as you come down. And then exhale as you squeeze back up. Well done. And squeeze back up. Toes out. Toes in, toes out, and squeeze. Toes out, toes in, toes out, squeeze. What do I mean by squeeze? Well, we're gently lifting the pelvic floor. So imagine you're just gently squeezing. Okay, and you're exhaling as you're squeezing. Inhale and exhale, squeeze. Last two. How does it feel? Is it tough? Yes, it is. Is it too tough? No, it's not, but it's getting there. Ooh, well done. Okay, are you ready? We're into our final 10 of our lunges on either side. I'm going to start with the weakest leg. I'm going to show you now with the weight in one hand. So I'm going to take the weight, rather than holding it in the center, I'm going to hold it in the opposite hand to the leg that I'm working. So I'm going to step it back. 1, tap, drive, hinge. 2, tap, drive, hinge. 3, and so on and so forth. Really push that hip back, okay? Here's number 6. How's it feeling? Does it feel like it's challenging you? We've got 8. Final 2 coming up on this side. How does it feel? Always ask yourself, is it too hard? In which case you need to knock the weight back. Is it actually challenging you, but you could do a few more reps, in which case you probably could take your weight up. Let's marry that on the other side and let's finish things off. Okay guys, we've just flicked over the 10-minute mark. So opposite leg, the weight's in the opposite hand. Whew. And if you feel a little bit wobbly and out of balance, you're in good company. Okay, remember, these workouts are for real women. That's 3, 4, hinge. 5. Now avoid reaching with the arm and think about pushing back. I think that's 5. You do some counting as well. Make sure that you're evening things up. 6. Obviously I'm talking at the same time. 7. 8. We're getting to the final 2. I've got to say, I'm feeling quite worked, and on a scale of 1 to 10, this is your final one, I'm probably feeling round about a 6, 7, which is not bad, but we probably could go a little bit harder. So as you repeat these workouts, I want you to think to yourself, whew, could I actually build in a little bit more progression, and just think about how it feels and score yourself out of 10. All right team, I hope you enjoyed it. I certainly did, and I will see you on the mat for our next workout tomorrow. Take care.